Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities, or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is game time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Community Health Network, the Hamilton County Tourism Bureau, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino with Carpenter Real Estate, Blades Audio, Video, and Security, the Noblesville Township Trustee's Office, Schwartz Bait and Tackle, and the Hamilton County Reporter. Coming to you live tonight from the mill, I'm Brad Silver. To my left is Perry Williams. I'd like to thank our technical crew tonight, our executive producer, Jim Wofford, August Lacone on the camera tonight. Perry, the Millers had a big victory last night, and tonight they're right back at it here against the Garrett Railroaders from northeastern Indiana.
Yeah, it's so right here, Craig. Brad, I'm sorry. I'm doing like he does with me all the time. But this ought to be a good team, a good test for the Millers.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Noblesville High School and the Mill, the proud home of Noblesville Miller basketball. We first ask that you all please rise, and those wearing caps kindly remove them as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Noblesville High School and the Mill, the proud home of Noblesville Miller basketball. And tonight's matchup between our visitors from the Northeast Corner Conference, the Garrett Railroaders, and your Noblesville Millers. Let's first meet the starters for Garrett. At guard number 4, Natalie Armstrong. At another guard number 10, Bailey Kellum. At guard number 14, Faith Owen. Also at guard 32, Taylor Gerke. And at forward number 12, Morgan Ostrowski. Head coach for the Railroaders is Bob Labadot. Fans, let's first meet our little sister guest starters, Elena Russ, Tessa Mullen, and Maddie Rice. And Now let's meet the starters for your Noblesville Millers. At forward, 5'11" junior, number 32, Danny Mendez. At one guard, a 5'9" freshman, number 23, Meredith Tipner. And another guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 22, Reagan Wilson. Also in guard number 3, a 5'4" junior, Caitlin Shoemaker. And at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 12, Ashley Shade. Head coach of the Millers in her 14th season is Donna Buckley. She's assisted by Jen Anderson, Kelsey Hoffman, Caitlin O'Reilly.
Perry, these teams both come in here 2-0. Both have got 3 pretty substantial players that are scoring a lot of points. But one of the big differences between these two is, of course, Garrett is from northeastern Indiana, out there between Fort Wayne and Angola. And they just don't get the caliber of play in that part of the state that you get here in the central part of Indiana. So this should be, it'll be a good challenge for the Millers, but it'll also be a good challenge for the Railroaders.
Absolutely. And one thing, a change tonight here in Brad in the lineup is Danny Mendez will play in place of Brooklyn Smitherman, who went down last night, and we're not sure the results of the injuries, but Danny Mendez is in the middle for the Millers tonight.
The Garrett Railroaders get the initial tip, and the ball ends up going out of bounds as Natalie Armstrong was trying to keep it in bounds, but she stepped on the baseline, and so the Millers will get the ball back. Reagan Wilson sets the offense. Mendez, Shade drives, thought about taking the shot, did not. That's going to end up, are we going to call a foul or we are going to call a jump ball? Millers will get the possession there. So both teams starting off a little bit jittery here to begin with, Perry, with turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, it was the same way last night. I mean,
yeah.
They started off, the Millers came up victorious against county rivalry Hamilton Heights.
Shade takes the 3, misses. That one's rebounded, but we're going to have a foul called on that. No, we're not going to. Yes, we are going to have a foul. And that is going to go on Danny Mendez. She picks up the first foul of the game. Ashlyn Shade tries to tip it away. She does not.
I'm not sure Garrett has ever seen the pressure like the Millers will put on them tonight with this 1-3-1.
3 from the corner. Missed by the Railroaders. Railroaders not a big three-point shooting team, but they're accurate when they do shoot.
Oh, she turned it over there.
Yes, she did.
Defensively, you know, that double team that the Millers, you know, Shade chases the ball. You know.
3 on the way from the corner, and that one is good. And that's Faith Owen. So the Railroaders get on the board first. Mendez trying to drive. She loses control of the ball. I thought maybe Ostrowski might have touched that on the way out of bounds, but the officials say nope, it's a Railroaders ball. Once again into the corner.
It's that swarming defense the Millers have there.
Kellum gets it under the net.
Good play that right there.
And that's Ostrowski with her first 2 points of the game, and the Millers have fallen early to a 5-0 deficit.
Mendez on a nice rebound there.
Shoemaker missed the 3, but Mendez got that rebound, and Millers reset the offense. Here's Wilson. She's going to be called for a offensive foul.
The one thing about Mendez, he kind of moved into that girl rather than staying stationary there.
I thought she might get a 3-second call there, Perry. Armstrong back over in the corner. 3 on the way, missed.
Tipner on the rebound for the Millers.
Under the basket, put up there by I believe Ava Shoemaker's in there now for
Shoemaker
the
come
Miller.
in for Mendez, who picked up her second foul.
So Shoemaker's going to go to the line for 2, and the foul is going to go on Ostrowski. Ostrowski is one of their leading scorers at 16.5 points so far this season per game. Shoemaker lets the first one fly.
I tell you, Brad, I've thought all season long and also this summer that Ava Shoemaker is kind of that X factor because she can come in the game and she can play just about anywhere on the floor.
Yeah. Good sixth man for the team.
And she's only a sophomore because there's no seniors on this team. So
yeah.
That looked like
Miller's
a back and
poke
cross
it away.
There, if nice pass
under
there.
the basket. Reagan Wilson gets her first field goal of the game, and we're at 5-4. Miller's on a 4-0 run here. Armstrong trying to get across the timeline. She does. Gerke with it. And we're going to have a foul called here, Perry.
I think that's going to be on Caitlin Shoemaker.
Yes, it is. Called on number 13.
No, I'm sorry. That's Ava. Okay.
Yeah, it is on. It is on Ava.
It could have been either one of the Shoemakers. Because they were both there.
Called a shooting foul, and Gerke goes to the line, misses the front end. First free throws of the season for her.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Miller's quickly down the court. Reagan Wilson sets the offense. Caitlin Shoemaker all the way into the corner. 3 on the way for the Millers. Nothing but net for Meredith Tipner.
The Millers shot the 3 good last night. They
Yes,
had
they
13 3-pointers last night.
That's poked away. Ashlyn Shade going to take it end to end here. Will she get the easy layup? Yes, she does. So Shade has done something tonight she was unable to do last night, Perry. She didn't score in the first quarter. That's a
Nice
positive
steal
sign.
there.
Caitlin Shoemaker puts the jumper up a little bit short, off the rim, but Tipner gets it. Shade with it. Takes the jumper, misses. Rebounded by Bailey Kellum.
Another steal by the Millers here.
Here's Wilson coming down the end to end. And Reagan Wilson picks up her second field goal of the quarter and of the night. The Millers all of a sudden going from a 5-0 deficit to an 11-6 lead. And they get the ball back once again. Here comes Tipner. I believe she got bumped probably by Owens there is what it looked like, Perry. Yeah, that's what it is. So Faith Owens picks up her first. Millers will have the ball out of bounds. Nice crowd here tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, there's a lot of Garrett fans here tonight. When I got here early, there was a lot in the gym.
3 on the way for the Millers, missed. Ava Shoemaker just a little bit short on that. Armstrong resets the offense for the Railroaders. 3 from the corner for the Railroaders. That one's a little bit long. And Reagan Wilson gets the boards. And she brings it down the court. Into the corner.
Tipner.
3 for Tipner. That's 6 points for Tipner on 2 3-point goals. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Logan Street Signs are over 29 years old. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com. You know, one thing about it last night, Brad, in that ball game, there was no doubt that Ashlyn Shade had a struggle last night shooting. But the one thing that came out of that ball game, I mean, she's a great player, no doubt about that. I mean, any kid that's ranked in the top 5 players in the country, okay, is a great player. But last night, Noblesville showed they have a lot more than just Ashlyn Shade. And right there, a young freshman, Meredith Tipner, you're going to hear a lot about her.
Yes,
and also,
most definitely.
Last year when we talked a lot about Reagan Wilson, I mean, this is a good basketball team. and you had a girl come off the bench like Brooklyn Ely in her 17th birthday and get 17 points. So, this is a talented basketball team, and I think they'll hopefully make a deep run.
Armstrong tries to get it under the net. Tipped away by Reagan Wilson. We're going to get another substitution for the Millers. This will be Brooklyn Ely coming into the game,
who led the team last night in scoring with 17 points. She really sparked the team with threes. I believe she got 5 threes, right? Yeah.
That one's stripped away by the Millers. Ashlyn Shade with it, puts the bounce up, takes one dribble and gets the easy 2-point layup there. Shade with 4 points already.
It's not good for the Railroaders to have Ashlyn Shade get hot along with Reagan Wilson and Meredith Tipner. So it's kind of scary a little bit here. So
Railroaders threw that away. The Millers are on a 16-1 run. They were behind 5-0 and have since outscored the Railroaders 16-1, Perry.
It all starts with that defense of theirs, and
they've created a lot of turnovers already. 3 on the way again.
Oh, that's way short. Nice hustle by the Millers there. And Tipner keeping that thing alive, and then Shoemaker getting a rebound after taking that shot.
Probably one of the worst shots you'll see Reagan Wilson take in a long time. She was off balance and just tried to get a reverse layup and just couldn't get it to go anywhere. Railroaders try to make the shot. That's going to put, I believe that's number 10. Yes, that's going to be Bailey Kellum at the line. She's got family here in Fishers. I know her aunt and uncle.
Oh, really? That's
I saw
cool.
them coming in a little bit ago.
Oh, that's cool.
So Wilson picks up the first foul for herself, 4th on the team. Kellum gets the front end of the 2 shots. Got both. The Railroaders are 3 for 4 from the line so far. Millers are 2 for 2. A little bit over 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. 3 on the way.
She's ready.
Oh, boy.
The young freshman's heating up.
Tipner with 9 points already, Perry. And the way the ball was bouncing last night, that ball never would have gone into the basket. It was going halfway down and would not go all the way down. But now the Millers take it away
Another
again.
turnover.
This Miller defense has just been swarming. Another
Wide
3.
open. Shoemaker for 3. It's raining threes right now.
Ava Shoemaker has 5 points already. 22-8 here in the first quarter. We're going to have a foul called here against the Millers. And it looks like that's going to go on Reagan Wilson. If it does, that's her second. That's who picks up the foul. 5th team foul already.
The one great thing about the Miller team is that they have a lot of depth, and
they certainly do.
And when Caitlin Shoemaker can handle that point, maybe not quite as good, but very, very close. You won't see much of a difference at the point for the Millers.
Nice move there by Bailey Kellum to get her first field goal of the night. She's got 4 points.
Shot by Ava Shoemaker off the mark there, but the one thing about Ava, she can shoot the 3 and she's being left wide open. Nice play. Oh, my
wow.
goodness. Oh, and
Miller's lost it.
Yeah,
Shade lost the handle on it. And Ava Shoemaker gets it back under the net.
Ely.
Nice, easy jump shot there for Brooklyn Ely. And she's on the board also. 5 Millers have scored here so far in the first quarter.
Another steal.
Yep, that's
by
the result
Shoemaker
of that double team on Kellum. And Shade gets the ball, and Shade puts the ball away. Ashlyn Shade now with 6 points. Nice, easy layup there.
Ava Shoemaker driving. Went off her foot, I thought, but
Miller's looking from the corner. They got 7 seconds. They've got to shoot. Shade misses. There's going to be a foul called there.
it looks like it's probably going to be on Tipner. Yeah.
I believe that's correct. Meredith Tipner. She got her sixth, or rather the team's sixth.
Definitely the Millers have had a good first quarter here.
Yes, they have. That is the end of the first quarter with the Millers leading at the Railroaders 26-12. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on NoblesvilleTrophies.com. Gaylord Electric, the highest-performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylord Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources and reliable outcomes. Insights fueled by the genuine care for people. Gaylord Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of the Hamilton County Sports. What about Carpenter Realtor? Jamie Carmesino. Jamie is a full-service hometown realtor who is committed to helping navigate this real estate market. Have a question about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo at 317-490-3735.
Miller scored 26 points in the first quarter, Perry. They were led by Meredith Tipner with 9 points. All 9 of those points came on three-point goals. Rather quick quarter also.
Yes, it was. They were up and down the floor.
Railroaders came out, took a 5-0 lead. And ever since then, the Millers have put it into overdrive and just had it in cruise control. They made a few mistakes there in that opening minute or two, but they've made up for those mistakes. Jumper by Armstrong is no good. Millers with the rebound. Down the court very quickly. Jump shot by Ely misses. Millers get it back. Another three. This one goes to Reagan Wilson, and she's got 7 points. Armstrong brings it up the court. Nearly stolen by Shoemaker. Nice bouncing pass there, and that was Gerke who got those 2 points. Under the basket, tipped by, I believe that was Armstrong who tipped it. Railroaders try to get it into the corner. That one's going to go out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by Reagan Wilson. Got a substitution coming in for the Railroaders. Faith Owen comes back in. McKenna Malcolm was out there for a short period of time. Here comes Armstrong. Kellum back to Armstrong. Almost an over and back there. Very close to the midcourt line. That one she was trying to get it to Ostrowski and just overled her. And the Railroaders have turned the ball over once again, and the Millers can pad their 15-point lead here. Shade with it. Thought about maybe taking a three, but Armstrong got right on her and got an offensive foul called there, and I believe that is going to go on Ashlyn Shade. No, correction, that is on Ava Shoemaker.
Must have been setting that screen.
Yeah, it looked to me like Shade may have pushed off just slightly, but I didn't see Shoemaker, but apparently it was a screen that she set. All the way over in the corner, 3 on the way for the Railroaders. They miss. Millers come down with the rebound. Reagan Wilson with it quickly down the court. Shoemaker for a 3. That's Caitlin Shoemaker.
And that's her first 3.
Yes, it's her first 3 and her first points of the game.
You see the Millers have switched up a little bit on this 1-3-1. Tipner's out on the point now, and Shade's in the middle. So kind of interesting switching up here. Usually Ashland is always out there. Kellum on the shot.
Misses, but the Railroaders get it back. Try to put it back again. Rebound, and third time is the charm. And that one will go to number 12, Megan Ostrowski. She picks up her 4th point of the game. 3 on the way from Brooklyn Ely. She misses. Railroaders with the rebound. 3 on the way for the Railroaders. That one is good. Faith Owen, she was wide open there in the corner, Perry.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Ely takes a 3. She misses. That one was rebounded by Owen. But then the Millers tried to get it back. And I believe that was Shoemaker who got a hand on it, but she was laying on the base. She was laying on the out of bounds line.
She is in the corner.
Another 3 again, and that one is good. Faith Owen with another 3. She's got 3 3-pointers right now. She's matching 3-pointers with Meredith Tipner. Millers with the ball outside the 3-point line. Shoemaker with it. Ashlyn Shade.
Shade wants to set it back up here.
Yeah, wants to reset the offense. Shade with a long 3. She's got it. Ashlyn Shade at 9 points now here in the first half. Kellum drives. The ball is poked away. Picked up by Shade. Will Shade take it all the way? She tries. They're going to give her the basket.
Brad, there's not many girls basketball players or any players that can make a play like that, get bumped, and make the basket.
That was just amazing. And she got bumped, and she had the presence of mind to just put the ball up there, and it just ended up going into the basket. Great job there.
You know, that's the one thing about it. You and I talk about this, that we're very, very blessed to be able to call a basketball game that Ashlyn Shade plays in, because we never, ever watch a game that we're not amazed by what she can do.
She's got a dozen already. We're just about halfway through the second quarter. Kellum with it. She's going to be fouled.
That's going to be on Danny Mendez. That's going to be her 3rd.
Correction on that. That was not Kellum. That was Taylor Gerke. And Mendez picks up the 3rd. That's the 8th team foul. And with Brooklyn Smitherman not dressing tonight, this could be a difference maker for the Millers, Perry. Gerke misses her first.
38-22, Millers leading here with 3:43 left to go in the second quarter.
That one rung in and out. Gerke is 1 for 4 from the line tonight. Shade brings it down into the corner. Here's Mendez with a 15-footer. She misses. Rebounded by Kellum. Kellum gets it to Armstrong. Armstrong in that corner there had a tough time getting out, but there was Tipner, and she just followed that pass all the way and took the ball away. Drives. She's going to pick up the foul and go to the line.
That was a good job by the freshman of getting that baseline there and taking it to the bucket.
And Bailey Kellum picks up her first foul of the game. 4 on the Railroaders right now. Tipner at the line does not get the roll.
Checking in the Millers, 31, Carly Moats.
Carly Moats coming in for Danny Mendez, who has 3 fouls. So
Millers haven't shot a lot of free throws so far this season, Barry. Tipner gets number 2.
The one thing about it, like that first game against Lawrence North, Tipner was the only person that shot free throws.
Yep.
That's unbelievable. You don't see that happen very often.
Bailey Kellum sets the offense all the way down there in the corner to Owen. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Millers.
The one thing about this 1-3-1, you know, with Ashland being so quick, and along with Reagan and Tipner, and, you know, there's just a host of players that are just so darn quick.
Armstrong gets it over to Owen in the corner.
That's Ashland.
And
she knows it.
Ashland Shade's going to pick up that one. And that is going to be her first.
1-1 now.
Yep. 19 foul. And that will send Owen to the line for a 1-1. Owen with 9 points.
You know, Brad, the big difference in this ball game, that score's 39-23 now, but that 16-1 run the Millers made there in the first quarter has been huge.
Yeah. They came out a little bit flat, but
boy, went down 5-0.
Once they got it in gear, that 16-1 run was something else. Shade turnarounds, jumps, and gets it.
Shade's elevation right there around the basket is hard to compete.
14 points for the junior. We're not even at halftime yet. Armstrong back in the corner once again. 3 on the way from the corner. And once again, Faith Owen gets another 3-pointer. All of her field goals have been threes. All 4 of her field goals so far, Perry.
Carly Moats on the shot off the mark.
Rebounded there by Ostrowski. Kellum resets the offense, gets it over to Armstrong. Back in the corner once again to Faith Owen. She misses. But Ashland Shade comes up with it. She's going to go end to end. She's going to try. Nice block there. Beautiful block there by Ostrowski, and when the ball came down, it hit Ashland Shade and went out of bounds. So Bailey Kellum will put the ball back in play for the Railroaders.
Caitlin Shoemaker goes out of the ball game, and Brooklyn Ely comes back in for the Millers.
Into the corner to Owen. That time she didn't shoot. Here's
Tipper
Kellum.
About got the steal there.
Yep. Kellum missed. Shade with the rebound. Shade over in the corner. Moats took the shot and was a little bit short. The Railroaders come down with it. Here comes Armstrong back in the corner to Owen again. And she's going to get the shot. Looking pretty good.
Man, she's red hot.
And Faith Owen has got 17 points so far tonight, Perry. 15 of those 17 are on 3-point goals. All of her field goals are 3-pointers.
Tipner for three.
With a 3.
She answers with a big 3 right there. 44-30. Less than a minute here in the second quarter.
That's her 4th 3-pointer.
Nice play there.
Smooth move under the basket there. And Ostrowski picks up a deuce. Coming up on 35 seconds here in the first half.
Off the mark, the Millers.
Armstrong with it. Would assume here that the Railroaders will try to set this up for the last shot. She gets a little bit of a double team there. Kellum with it. Back to Armstrong. In the corner. Owen wide open there on the left side. And Armstrong tries to put the ball up, but that's going to be a foul
on Tipner.
I
guess I didn't. I mean, not that it wasn't a foul, Brad, but I guess I wasn't following the ball there. I didn't see what happened.
Meredith Tipner picks up her second. That's 10 fouls now on the Millers compared to just 4 for the Railroaders. And Morgan Ostrowski is going to go to the line for 2 shots. Gets the first. You're going to have a guest coming up here at halftime. Tell us a little bit about that.
Felix Mendez is going to talk to us a little bit about Noblesville Girls Basketball Club, which is the elementary league for the Millers. And we're going to talk a little bit about that and learn a little bit more about what's going on here.
10 seconds for the Millers to get a shot off here. Shade had it. The ball was kicked. Millers will get it out of bounds with 2.5. Just about enough time to get the ball inbounds and get a shot off here. Reagan Wilson will get the shot, will get the inbound pass.
Tibner with the shot.
3 on the way. So at halftime, it's the Noblesville Millers 24, the Garrett Railroaders 34. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Taste and smell the sweet confections as you stroll through the Old World Holiday Market. Take in festive performances. See the brightly lighted town squares and experience thrilling winter adventures. Holiday in Hamilton County, Indiana this holiday season. Plan your getaway at visithamiltoncounty.com. It's closer than you think.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Well, welcome back here to the mill. And my guest today is become one of my good friends here at Noblesville, and Felix Mendez. Welcome, Felix.
Hey, thanks, Barry. Glad
You
to
know,
be
the
here.
one thing I always see your name everywhere when it talks about the Noblesville Girls Basketball Club, and I know you'll tell us, and we all know that no matter how hard you work or everything, you're only as good as the people you got working for you, okay?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely have to say that I have a big team of people supporting me. I really appreciate it.
Let's talk a little bit about what is the Noblesville Girls Basketball Club.
Sure. So we started about 8 years ago, and what we wanted to do is build a grassroots basketball program in Noblesville. What we saw is we're in a hotbed in Hamilton County, right? And when we first started, we saw that, a lot of other communities around here had a very strong grassroots program, and we were looking to emulate that and build something, right? So with Coach Buckley's permission, we went and talked to her and kind of started putting something together to really start getting the girls early, learning the Miller way, learning what it is to become a Miller, learning basketball fundamentals, and then again just helping that transition as they get older and older and prepare them if they want to play high school basketball.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about when you play the games and how this is kind of set up.
Sure. So mostly we participate in the IGHL, right? So it's a league that we play 2 games every other Sunday. And a lot of times they get to play right here in the high school, which is great for these young kids to come in here and just, emulate their mentors, right, and their big sisters. And then we'll go and play against other high schools and different high schools around the area.
And the one great thing about this, and I've been around the program since I came back here about 10 years ago, and I was born to Miller, so when I came back here and I got this opportunity to do it, but it's made a huge difference in our program because there's some varsity players up here right now that started back in that league.
Right, yeah. I think top to bottom, I think we have all girls who have come up through the system and through the NGBC, Noblesville Girls Basketball Club, and so a lot of these girls have literally been playing since they were in 3rd, 4th grade and developing through the years. So, and they know each other very well. So by the time they get here, they have a relationship. They know how to play with each other, and it just becomes a really good thing to get into the high school game.
Well, I'm very blessed to be a part of this Noblesville program, and I spend a lot of times around, as your daughter Danny will attest to, of being at practice and being these. But the one practices and everything. The one thing I see is exactly what you're talking about. These kids are friends first. I mean, they enjoy being with each other and being around each other.
That is correct, and that's one of the things we hope to emulate. Is again not just the basketball side of things, but the family side of things. So when these girls get into high school, they have a family and they have a culture that's already developed, and they know people, right? So help build friendships.
Absolutely. And now, who do you play in this IG?
So we'll play other high. So we'll play Westfield, we'll play Fishers, we'll play HSC. Schools from down south, Perry Meridian. So every high school has their own kind of group. So a lot of times these girls will see the girls that they're going to play in high school. Many of the girls that you'll find on HSC, these girls know and are friends with because they've been playing them since they were those early ages.
And like you said, that this group that's out here right now, they started with you in this league. So they have grown, and I think we can see that improvement on the high school level of these kids out here and the talent they're developing. Because, last night, Brooklyn Ely, 17 points, 5 3-pointers.
Great job.
On her 17th birthday. So those are really big things, and a lot of these kids have grown up in this league, and it means a lot. And you can see your younger kids from middle school and elementary school and everything playing and being here, and they idolize these high school kids.
Yes they do. I remember, going back to Erin Wood, right? She was one of the first girls that my daughter looked up to. So now we tell them, as you guys grow up, you guys have had a lot of role models. Caitlin O'Reilly, a lot of those girls, they see that, and now they're those girls. So I said, look at these kids who are looking up to you and be good role models for them.
Yeah, because you say that, it's great to see KO on the bench now.
Yes, it is.
You and I both have seen her play her high school days, and man, she may have not been the greatest skilled player in the world, but there wasn't nobody that didn't give 110% every time she hit that floor. And if a kid, she was like another coach on the floor. Because she let them have it.
Oh yeah. We got to. I don't even see her play here, but we've taken our girls to see the alumni. So we've taken her girls to see her play like IUPUI, man. And I'm telling you what, it just her energy, her motivation, her skills on the court. It's awesome to see something like that.
And the one thing about it, and we got to go through a culture change here. I was blessed to talk to Jeff Walsh, the coach of Louisville, when he was here, and he was talking about when he talks to his women's basketball team in Louisville, and they go, "Who's your favorite player?" They'll say like LeBron James or somebody like that. And he says, no. And he'd always name somebody who's in the WNBA. that played at Louisville. I mean, and we got to get this culture change because, we got great players out there like Candace Parker from Tennessee and Tamika Holtzclaw. I mean, there's great players there.
Yeah, Indiana, Tamika Catchings, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
We actually did an assignment not too long ago where we asked some of these girls to go and pick, from the NBA and WNBA, like a player that they idolize and have an assignment on that. So we really push that, watch the game you play.
All right, well, appreciate it. We'll get you a little bit later this year and talk more about it.
Thank
you.
Thank you, Perry.
Thanks, Phil. Well, we're getting ready here to start the second half here. The Millers are leading 44-34 over Garrett Railroaders. So Millers look like they're starting Ava Shoemaker, Tipner, Shade, Wilson, and Caitlin Shoemaker.
10-point lead as we come back to action here to begin the third quarter, Perry. Let's see what happens here. Millers came out and were a little bit flat at the onset of the game, went on a 16-1 run, and now they'll be ahead by 10 here starting the third quarter.
But actually, at the end of that second quarter, Garrett was
they were moving,
making some good plays.
Yes, they were.
3-pointers. Ava Shoemaker just rimmed in and out there. Into Tipner in the middle.
Shade trying to decide which way to go. Under the basket, Tipner cannot get it to go.
She was a little far underneath there.
Yep. The Railroaders come down with the ball. Into the middle. Bailey Kellum starts the scoring for the Railroaders here in the second half with her second field goal of the evening.
This first 3 minutes of this third quarter will be important to see how this swings.
Definitely set the tone. Miller's looking to get back on the board again. Shoemaker back in the corner. 3 on the way from Ava Shoemaker. She misses.
The 2 shots she's taking at 3, she's got a good look, but it's went in and roll right back out.
Owen right below us. She tried to get it into the center. It was taken away by Tipner. Tipner turns around, misses the jumper. But right there is Reagan Wilson. Wilson picks up her 9th point of the game. Back to a 10-point lead for the Millers.
Good solid job there by Wilson on that fast break by Tipner on the steal.
Good job there of deflecting the ball by Ava Shoemaker. Into the corner. Nice three-pointer there by Reagan Wilson.
She's hit the last 2 times down the floor, and she's got 5 points here already.
Yep.
In the third quarter.
This is her second. That's going to eat it. My grandson could have called that foul.
Yeah. And
Wilson,
she knew it.
Yeah, and she knew it. She just ran into the back.
Brad, last night, the one thing in that game in Hamilton Heights, it was in that third quarter, start of that third quarter, it was Reagan Wilson who lit the fire underneath the Millers in the third quarter, and she's done that so far here in this third quarter. Oh, wow, that hurts.
That's a turnover.
Man. I know Armstrong will love to have that back over.
Yes.
I mean, it just went right through her head.
Ava Shoemaker puts the ball back in play. Reagan Wilson setting the offense for the Millers. Steps back, surveys. Shoemaker takes a 3, misses. Ends up in the hands of Caitlin Shoemaker. A Shoemaker to a Shoemaker to a Shoemaker. 3 Shoemakers on that Shoemaker shot.
Yeah.
Say that 10 times real quick. Quickly down the floor are the Railroaders, and Bailey Kellum just overled Taylor Gerke. And once again, the Railroaders turn the ball over, but the Millers were not able to take advantage of that turnover the last time down the court. Let's see what they can do this time. Wilson setting the offense. Ava Shoemaker inside the 3-point line. Misses. Kellum with the ball. That one gets knocked away. Shade had it, but gets it over to Tipner, and Tipner ends up with her 15th point of the evening. She's now the leading scorer for the Millers in this game. That one's going to be an over and back, one way or the other. A turnover once again for the Railroaders. Railroaders have made a lot of turnovers here in the early going in the second half, Perry.
Absolutely, Brad. They had 13 turnovers in that first half. The Railroaders to the Millers 5.
Millers reset the offense from the corner.
There she hit one.
Ava Shoemaker gets another three. That's her second three, gives her 8 points on the evening. Owen in the corner. They double team her quickly. She had the hot hand in the first half for the Railroaders with the threes. Armstrong tries to get it under the basket. Nice turnaround jumper there. Ostrowski, and she gets 2 points, and she's got in double figures.
All right, the Railroaders call timeout, so let's thank some of our sponsors here. Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed and engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. Over 18 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses to hear more clearly. We have security systems for facilities and also can serve you. So whether you want a sound system, your displays, your network, or building security, ask our experienced team to serve you on business. How about Hamilton County? Holiday in Hamilton County this holiday season. Taste and smell the sweet confection as you stroll through the Old World Holiday Market.
You're making me hungry.
Yeah, taking festivity performances. See the brightly lighted downtown squares. Experience the thrilling winter adventures. Holiday Hamilton County. This holiday season, plan your getaway. Visit HamiltonCounty.com. It's closer than you think.
Boy, it certainly is, isn't it? Millers have extended their lead from 10 points to 16 points here, about midway through the third quarter. Wilson back to Shade. Shade drives, does not take the shot. Back to Wilson. She misses. Ava Shoemaker with it. Inside to Shade. She takes the jump shot, misses. Millers rebound once again. That's 2 rebounds in a row. Offensive rebounds, Perry. 3-point on the way. That time, Ava Shoemaker gets it to fall, and she's got 11 points. 4 players for the Millers are already in double figures here in the second half. Armstrong into the corner. Kellum back to Armstrong. That one's going to go on Meredith Tipner. Tipner picks up her second team foul of the half. Millers committed 10 personal fouls in the first half to 4 for the Railroaders. Caitlin Shoemaker takes a rest, and
Brooklyn
Ely comes in off the bench. Armstrong gets a mild double team there. Into the corner. 3 on the way, and Bailey Kellum gets her first 3-point
That was
goal
a big
of the
shot.
night.
That was a very important shot there for the Railroaders.
Railroaders are down by 16 right now, Perry, and they certainly don't want to let this lead get any further out of hand. 2-pointer there by Shoemaker is just a little bit short. Railroaders quickly down the floor. That one's tipped by Shade. Eventually ends up into the hands of Reagan Wilson. Wilson over to Tipner, and Tipner lays it in. Tipner, 17 points. She's the leading scorer for the Millers in this game. Bailey Kellum with it. Nice move there by Kellum to get the 2-pointer.
Tipner for three. It's short.
Bailey Kellum, she's already got 7 points in this quarter. One of the differences in this game is the Millers have had 6 people score, whereas the Railroaders have only had 4 of their players score. That one comes up short. Ashlyn Shade over in the corner. Reagan Wilson. Once again, it's Ava Shoemaker. This is Ava Shoemaker. She gets a 2-pointer on that one, and she's got 13. Traveling is called. And have a substitution, and Danny Mendez will come back in. And Ava Shoemaker, who's had a great game tonight so far, Perry, she sits down on the bench with 13 points.
Yeah, and we forget Ava Shoemaker's only a sophomore, so.
This is a very young team.
Oh, absolutely.
In the
Danny
corner,
Mendez.
I think she thought about a 3, but thought, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Off the mount, Tipner.
A little bit to the left.
She left.
Kellum with the layup, and she gets it. Bailey Kellum, 13 points.
I mean, that was nice shot there by Reagan Wilson.
Wilson now with 14 points.
Man, we're getting some scoring out of a lot of players for the Millers.
A lot of scoring in this quarter. Armstrong in the corner. Here's Kellum for 3. She misses.
Shade on the rebound. She's going to push it.
Ashlyn Shade with it
over
in the corner.
Tipner,
she traveled.
Yeah, she did.
She had the right idea, but shuffled the feet before she got the ball on the floor.
Yeah, she was thinking ahead there. Sometimes you can't do that.
Nope. Under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. This has been a very fast-played game. I hope we don't jinx that.
Yeah.
Shade
on the
stolen
steal.
by Shade. That one is tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Railroaders, so the Millers will get it back right about center court. Reagan Wilson puts the ball down on the floor. Tipner, round to Mendez, and she traveled. All of a sudden, traveling is becoming a popular call here in this game. 39.7 remaining. Third quarter. Millers by a rather substantial lead, 63-45.
Shade on another rebound.
Another rebound for Ashlyn Shade, as you said. She tried to get it
pass
under.
to Danny Mendez. She got it.
Danny Mendez is on the scoreboard for the Millers with her first 2 points of the night, but she is so valuable on the defense, Perry. I mean, scoring is important, but if you don't have the defense, you can have all the offense in the world.
She's a very good rebounder.
That's going to end up being called a travel.
Wow.
I thought they would call that a jump ball, but
I think because she rolled. It had to be.
She left her feet, and that's what they both had possession of the ball, but as they were both grabbing for it, Danny Mendez lost her footing. Armstrong having a little trouble getting it in, gets it to Kellum. Kellum puts an easy jump shot up, and she's got 15.
She's had a great third quarter. That's the end of the
third quarter with the Noblesville Millers leading the Garrett Railroad 65-47. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Are you struggling with a lingering injury? Or do you have trouble doing the things you love to do because of injuries? Don't let sprains and strains keep you down. Make an appointment with Community Sports Medicine Physicians. Check them out at ecommunity.com/sports information. How about Noblesville Township Trustees Office offers financial assistance of rent and assistant utilities for Noblesville residents who may need and help. Call our office at 773-0249 to see if you qualify. If you can't help, we may be able to refer you to someone else who can. Tom Kinley, trustee, and I'm sure Tom is listening as I bummed up that read there. I apologize, but Noblesville trustees in every area do.
They do a tremendous job, a great service to the community.
Trustees' office are very important.
3 quarters are in the books. Miller's with a 18-point lead. That's going to be a backcourt violation.
You know, the one thing about it, where the Millers pick up and really put the pressure on, it's right at that line, and we see more and more times when the Millers are putting pressure, that over and back call. It was 3 or 4 times last night, same thing.
Millers scored 31 points in the third quarter period.
Danny
Mendez puts it up. She's fouled, and I believe that's going to go on Ostrowski. Mendez will go to the line for 2 shots. That is only the first team foul of the half on the Railroaders, Perry.
Yeah, they only had 3 or 4 in the first half.
Yeah, they had 4 in the first half. So Danny Mendez will go back to the line. She's got 2 points tonight, now 3. Her first free throws of the game.
It's good to see Danny, like you said, offensively she has struggled, but on the defense and rebound, she's done a great job.
Gets both. Millers are 6 for 7 from the line so far tonight. Into the corner. 3 on the way from Armstrong, and she's got it. Natalie Armstrong, one of the starters, averages 7.5 points per game, finally picks up her first field goal of the game. Caitlin Shoemaker resets the offense for the Millers. Ashlyn Shade out there. I don't think she's had a rest at all tonight, has she?
No.
She's kind of like that Energizer bunny, keeps going and going and going.
I don't think Wilson has either, has she?
No, I believe she's been in all the time. Mendez, the Garrett folks, thought she shuffled her feet, and I kind of thought that was kind of close myself. Shade.
Nice screen right there by
jumper
Wilson.
from just behind the free throw line, and Ashlyn Shade, 16 points. 2 players with 17 points in this game. Meredith Tipner for the Millers and Faith Owen for the...
There's another travel.
Yep, a travel. Faith Owen and Meredith Tipner, the leading scorers for each team, both with 17 points. Coming up in 6 minutes, 35 seconds. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. Shoemaker, Caitlin Shoemaker. Shade. Gets a lot of pressure there from Armstrong. Breaks the pressure, but that one is tipped out of bounds.
Kellum knocked it out of there.
Last touch by Bailey Kellum.
She's a very nice player. I mean, she's all around, can do just about anything out here on this floor.
Ashlyn Shade takes a 3. A little bit short. Good rebound there by the Railroaders, by Ostrowski. Over in the corner to Kellum. She shoots, she misses. Mendez with one of those great defensive rebounds again, Perry, showing her worth. Miller's had it under the basket, but took it back out. Here comes Brooklyn Ely with a shot. She misses, but Armstrong comes up with it for the Railroaders. Three on the way from Owen. She misses. Bailey Kellum comes up with the ball. She shoots. She misses.
Battle for the ball. They go to the floor.
And
timeout.
Timeout was called by Bob Lapadot as Morgan Ostrowski was rolling around the floor with the ball.
Yeah, and I think the one thing about it, Donna Buckley is questioning that no one had control of the ball.
Yeah,
so how could you call timeout?
That was what my question would have been. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Holiday in Hamilton County. This holiday season, taste and smell sweet confessions as you stroll through the old world holiday market. Take in festive performances, see the brightly lit lights on town squares, and experience thrilling winter adventures. Holiday in Hamilton County this holiday season. Plan your getaway at a visit hamiltoncounty.com. It's closer than what you think.
Holidays are such special times, Perry, and
yeah, they're right around the corner here.
I had a lot of family living out of town when I was growing up, so I traveled a lot at the holidays. And one year we ended up in Williamsburg over the holidays. And that was quite an experience. Armstrong with the shot for the Railroaders. She misses all the way over into the corner. Ely takes a two-pointer, and she's got it. Ely picks up her third and fourth point of the game. Under 5 minutes remaining in this one. Owen with a three attempt.
Danny Mendez, that's her second rebound in a row there.
Under the basket.
Good play.
Nice move there. Reagan Wilson got that, I believe, didn't she?
Yes.
Wilson with 16 points now. That one goes up and in. Ostrowski got that one. She's got 12 now.
Danny Mendez on the rebound there.
Back and forth action here.
Shade rebound.
She takes the jumper.
Oh, wow.
She was hit. Got her on the arm. She's going to shoot a pair. Yeah, Natalie Armstrong's going to pick that up again. Only the second team foul of the half on the Railroaders. They've only committed a total of 6 fouls in this game. Ashlyn Shade, normally a very good free throw shooter, misses the first.
Shoemaker goes out. Caitlin Shoemaker, Danny Mendez goes out. Danny, the few minutes she was in there, she got a lot of rebounds and,
yes, she did.
And scored, 4 points?
Mm-hmm. Well, Shade has now got 17 points on the evening. Owen up high to Gerke. Owen once again looking for help. Gerke drives, takes the jump shot, misses. That one's going to go back to the Garrett Railroaders. Shade almost had another rebound there, Perry. It just barely went off the tips of her finger.
And I think Tipner tipped it out. She probably shouldn't have grabbed that last little thing there.
Yeah. Nice move there by Kellum. And she's going to go to the line for 2. Let's see who they call this on.
It's going to be on Ashlyn.
It is on Ashlyn Shade. That's her second. Only the third team foul of the half, and Bailey Kellum goes back to the line. She's been there twice tonight, so far 2 for 2. Now 3 for 3.
I'll tell you what, Kellum, this second half has really come on.
Yeah, she had 4 points at halftime, and now she's got 16. Misses the second.
Ava Shoemaker with the rebound there for the Millers. Reagan Wilson bringing it up. Shoemaker, she's going to take a 3.
It's got
good, Ava Shoemaker.
Shoemaker gets the 3, and she's got 16 points on this game.
There's some good scoring here for the Millers here tonight. Balance attack.
Kellum tries to get it inside. Gerke with it outside. Kellum once again with a 3 shot, misses,
Shade
and another Shade rebound.
You know, Shade had a double-double last night, and she's probably not too far off.
That one missed everything.
I think it might have been tipped a little bit, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that it may have been tipped because it was a little bit to the left and short.
Not that Ashlyn couldn't miss a shot, but I mean, nice job there by Brooklyn Ely.
Ely tips that one, goes out of bounds, but Railroaders will get the ball back. Owen will put the ball back in play.
3 minutes left here in the ball game.
Into the corner. Owen with a long 2, and she's got it. Faith Owen, 19 points on the night, Perry.
That corner's hers now. Here's Ely for a 3. Oh, in and out.
Wow. That 2-pointer by Faith Owen, that was her first 2-point goal of the night. Everything else has come on 3s. Tipped. Miller's try to come down with it.
Another timeout. This will be a full timeout.
Garrett calls the timeout. We'll remind you, you're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We are of a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190. What about Jamie Carmesino, full-service hometown realtor who is committed to helping you navigate this real estate market? Have questions about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo, 317-490-3735. You know, Brad, the one thing about it is it's so wonderful we have all these great sponsors here.
We really appreciate each and every one of them.
Here we go. Here it looks like Tipner, Shade, Wilson, Ava, Shoemaker, and Brooklyn Ely.
Now, it's great that the sponsors come on board, just make it possible for us to be able to bring these high school sports events to everybody. Railroaders with the ball.
Oh, what a steal. That's just pure strength of
Ashlyn Shade lays it up and misses. I think it was too easy of a shot for her, Perry.
She got a little far into there.
Gerke sends it over in the corner. Armstrong tries a 3. She misses short. Rebounded there by Ava Shoemaker. Into the corner. Brooklyn Ely for 3. Oh, she missed again, too. 2 minutes remaining in this one. 22-point lead for the Millers, 77-55. Into the corner. Faith Owen with a long 2. She misses.
Tipner on the rebound.
Yep, Tipner brings it down.
The Shoemaker.
Under the basket. The Shoemaker, she gets the roll.
Yeah, she got the good bounce there, but looks like they're clearing the benches here.
Yeah, with that basket, Ava Shoemaker becomes the leading scorer for the Millers. Faith Owen leading for the Railroaders with 19 points. 1 minute, 40 seconds remaining. Not much doubt about how this one's going to come out, Perry. I think the only thing in doubt might be what will the final score be.
Yeah, Bree Gray's in the game now. Carly Motes is back in. Kate Rollins is in there. Let me see who else here. Aubrey Novinger is in the ball game. So
Railroaders turn it over. Motes will put it in play. Gets it to Kate Rollins. Rollins back to Motes. Novinger. Gray. 3 on the way from Shoemaker. She's one of the only ones left in there. Ava Shoemaker. 1 minute and 8 seconds.
Shoemaker's had a big night, 18 points. She was probably thinking about getting 20, right?
Yeah, and she'll be the leading scorer in this game for the Millers. Outstanding performance tonight by the sophomore.
Number 20, Malcolm, Tina Malcolm. I think she played a little bit in the first half, didn't she?
Yeah, she was in just briefly. Miller's just taking time off the clock right now. Nothing that the Railroaders can do about this unless they want to foul, but with only 3 personal fouls in the half, all it's going to do is delay the inevitable here. Gray with it. Back out high to Rollins. Rollins lets a 3 fly. It does not go in. The Railroaders will have one last chance. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Noblesville Millers. The Railroaders will put the ball in play with 1.6 seconds remaining. That's going to be it. Final score, Noblesville Millers 79, Garrett Railroaders 57. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Community Health Network, the Hamilton County Tourism Bureau, Church, Hiddle, and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino from Carpenter Real Estate, Blades Audio, Video, and Security, the Noblesville Township Trustee's Office, Schwartz Bait and Tackle, and the Hamilton County Reporter. On behalf of Perry Williams and our technical crew, our executive producer, Jim Wofford, camera operator, August Lacone, I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from the Mill.